Once upon a time, in ancient India, there was a man named Kavi who was known for his quick wit and sharp tongue. He loved to engage in arguments and debates, and he would often make fun of others by mocking their flaws and weaknesses. One day, Kavi heard about the Buddha and decided to attend one of his public talks. As he listened to the Buddha's teachings, he was struck by the depth of his wisdom and the serenity of his presence. Kavi was amazed by the way the Buddha spoke, and he felt a deep respect for him. After the talk, Kavi approached the Buddha and said, "O wise one, I am known for my sharp tongue and quick wit. I often engage in debates and arguments with others, and I love to mock their flaws and weaknesses. But as I listened to you, I realized that you are beyond all insult and mockery. Can you teach me how to be like you?" The Buddha smiled and replied, "Dear Kavi, I can teach you how to be beyond all insult and mockery. But first, you must understand the nature of insult." Kavi nodded eagerly, and the Buddha continued, "Kavi, imagine that someone comes to you with a gift, but you refuse to accept it. To whom does the gift belong?" Kavi thought for a moment and said, "To the person who brought the gift, of course." The Buddha nodded and said, "Similarly, when someone insults you and you refuse to accept it, to whom does the insult belong?" Kavi was confused and said, "I don't understand. How can I refuse to accept an insult? If someone insults me, it's insulting me, and I can't help feeling hurt or offended." The Buddha smiled and said, "Kavi, the insult belongs to the person who spoke it, not to you. If you don't accept the insult, it loses its power over you. It's like a hot coal that someone throws at you, but you don't catch it. It falls to the ground harmlessly." Kavi was amazed by the Buddha's words, and he asked, "But how can I not accept an insult? It is not something I can control, is it?" The Buddha replied, "Kavi, you can control how you respond to an insult. You can choose to react with anger, hurt, or offense. Or you can choose to respond with love, compassion, and understanding. When you respond with love, compassion, and understanding, the insult loses its power over you. It's like a flame that burns out when it doesn't have any fuel to feed on." Kavi understood the Buddha's teaching and asked, "But how can I respond with love, compassion, and understanding when someone insults me?" The Buddha replied, "Kavi, you can cultivate love, compassion, and understanding in your heart by practicing meditation, by reflecting on the impermanence and interconnectedness of all things, and by treating others with kindness and respect. When you cultivate these qualities in your heart, you become like a tree that is firmly rooted in the ground and cannot be shaken by the wind." Kavi was grateful for the Buddha's teaching, and he decided to follow his advice. He began to meditate every day, reflect on the impermanence and interconnectedness of all things, and treat others with kindness and respect. Over time, Kavi became a changed man. He no longer engaged in arguments and debates, and he no longer mocked others. Instead, he radiated love, compassion, and understanding, and he treated everyone he met with kindness and respect.